Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Anastasia. Welcome everybody. Today I am making another balloon garland kit review from Regal Decorations. I worked with this company once before and I absolutely loved the style, the idea that they put in and packed in that balloon garland kit. Today's balloon garland kit is unusual as well. They used very interesting balloons. They're kits, not your usual balloon garland kits, and that's what I love about this company so far. Let me scoot you closer and show you what we are reviewing today. This is the listing of this balloon garland kit that I am reviewing today. It's a jungle theme for baby shower, more specific for a boy. It looks very interesting. It will cost you $19.99, but then you click this box over here and you can save yourself 5%. You never know when prices can change. Today it costs $19.99. Who knows what it's going to be tomorrow. This kit will include 101 pieces, and let me show you some pictures that they have in their listing. So this is the first one, and we're scrolling through and it's looking pretty good. But then this picture, the last one, camera focus, the last picture looks the most realistic out of all the pictures that they listed in their listing. And when we zoom in, look at the balloons that they used. Super unusual for the kids, and I am loving it. I'm excited to see how it's going to look with my assembly. So without any further ado, let's go. Quickly run through all of the stuff that we have here. First things first, thank you card. Then we have some of the vines over here, whole bunch of leaves. Then we have a banner, I believe welcome baby boy or something like that. Then just paper instructions how to construct this balloon garland. Then we have balloon tying tool, gold curling ribbon, 5-inch balloons, balloon strip, 1 roll of glue dots, and bag of balloons. First things first, whenever I open the balloons, they stink. Even my son Victor walked in and he said that it stinks in here. They stink. Not the most pleasant smell from these balloons. But to inflate these balloons, I am using my electric balloon pump, Zoom, and I am still deciding here what I want to do. Either play around with clustering my balloons like I usually do, or started doing recently with all the kits that I receive from other companies, or really go for the typical balloon garland kit setup. I am not sure. I think I decided. I think I want to cluster my balloons, even though we don't have that many balloons to create a big balloon garland from clusters. I still think that we can create a smaller balloon garland, but very, very beautiful. So let's try this out. I am taking 2 balloons and inflating them into different sizes. Something like this. This one's a little bit bigger and this one's a little bit smaller. Next step is absolutely and totally optional. I like my balloons to be more on a rounder shape, so I am pressing my balloons against the floor to give them more rounder shape, and then tying them together into a pair like this. I will be doing this with all of my balloons. I am inflating my 5-inch balloons separately from my 11-inch balloons. So we are working with 18, 11, and 5-inch balloons in this kit. So let's go. I am done inflating one color. I need to cluster my pairs of balloons. Since we don't have a lot of balloons, I want to make smaller clusters. Instead of having 8 balloons in a cluster, I am creating a cluster out of 6 balloons. So 3 pairs of balloons, grabbing 2 different sizes pair of balloons and intertwining them together into a quad. Then grabbing another pair and adding into that quad and creating this small cluster out of 6 balloons. I will be doing this with the rest of my balloons. these printed balloons, I am creating one quad out of 4 balloons, and then I am creating a smaller cluster out of 6 balloons. I have 5 of them in 11-inch balloons. I will be inflating them individually and tying them individually using this balloon tying tool. 5-inch balloons. I decided I want to inflate them individually and tie them individually. If I change my mind, I can always pair them and then quad them a little bit later. Show you what I do with my confetti balloons and how I static all of my confettis to the walls of my balloons. Inflate your balloon. Good quality clear balloons. They are not as foggy and they stretch very nice and easy. Now to static my confettis, I am grabbing my own 2 hands and starting to rub my hands all over the balloon. This way I am creating static inside of my balloon and all of the confettis are starting to stick to my balloon walls. Give it a shake, rub some more if needed, and here you have one beautiful looking confetti balloon. I used to use a piece of paper towel or a towel and it didn't work for me because it was leaving white marks on my balloon and I didn't like that. So hands are the best way to static your confettis. You can use high float, but I don't like how high float makes my clear balloons foggy. So hands. I am building this balloon garland with the necks of the balloons from the clusters. So I am reaching in and grabbing the neck of a balloon, doing exactly the same thing to my other cluster and tying these necks together. I love this technique because you don't have to use any other supplies to construct your balloon garlands. And this is what it looks like when you'll tie them together. And your structure is nice and tight and it's not going anywhere. I am constructing this balloon garland out of my balloons and then I will add on the rest. My curling ribbon that was included in this kit and tying this small balloon garland straight to my frame. About to attach these 18-inch balloons and they deflated on me. I have tiny holes right next to my knots. I feel like I ripped them with my balloon tying tool. Some of the balloon tying tools, they are a little bit too sharp for balloons and I tried not to, you know, really like scrape with my balloons on a balloon tying tool. I don't know what happened there, but both of them deflated. Grabbing my printed balloons, glue dots, and starting to build this balloon garland. So I suggest to use a lot of glue dots per cluster because you want your cluster to be nice and snug against other balloons, and you want for your cluster to stay in your balloon garland for quite a while. Looking very cute and unique. I really like it. It's not your typical balloon garland. Now I am going with the rest of my 18-inch balloons and I am probably attaching one over here and one probably somewhere over there. We'll see, we'll play around, and I am using glue dots. Use lots of glue dots per balloon. I decided I want to place this blue one at the very top because there's a lot of white. And at the bottom, there's basically no white. So I will be placing my white 18-inch balloon at the bottom. I also always measure my balloons before gluing them down to make sure I like what I see. With glue dots, it's a lot more trickier because you can't unglue your balloons or it's going to be a very hard task to unglue them. And with rubber bands or 260s, it's a lot easier. You can cut the 260 or rubber band and replace the balloon. With glue dots, you can do that. So you really need to be sure what you're doing, and you need to be sure that you like the placement of that certain balloon. If you have a chance, you can also call somebody to hold the balloon and you step back and see if you like it or not. That's another option. At this point, your creativity steps in. Whatever balloons are left on the floor, grab your glue dots and start filling in spaces. Whatever you feel like it needs to look, go for it. Don't forget to step back, look at it, see if you like how everything's coming together, and then proceed to another step. Don't forget to step back. Always works. Let's attach our banner. I'm gonna tie this whole thing to my frame. Hopefully it's going to work. I had to cut this banner in half. Welcome from baby boy. I tied one end straight to my frame and other end I glued to my balloon with glue dots. Same thing, the bottom here and to the frame. One of my favorite parts is adding greenery. Super excited. Let's do this. Leaves with stems like these, I am pressing them between my balloons and it should hold my leaves very well. These leaves over here, I need to use one glue dot to glue them down. And for my vines, I am simply laying them on top of my balloons. You might want to use some of the glue dots to keep them down. You can absolutely cut this strand of this vine into shorter pieces. That's probably what I will be doing. It's totally up to you. Last but not least, they send me these beautiful clear boxes. I'm going to assemble them and they included balloons and I will include them in these boxes. Maybe not because it's a little bit of a different color scheme. In here it's white, gray, light and dark blue. Maybe I'll get rid of gray. I don't know because I feel like gray is not going here, but we'll see. Anyways, let's assemble this first. This box package includes boxes, letters, balloons, glue dots, and instructions how to assemble this whole thing. Need to glue our letters. Just grab a letter, this puffy sticky thing, stick on your letter and glue it on. This is what I have for you guys today. This is my final setup. I really like how everything turned out. I love the balloon garland and how unique it looks. Greenery fits in here perfectly. Decent quality balloons. The only thing, they smell, and I feel like they are treated heavier with powders than every other balloon garland kit I reviewed. With that being said, glue extra balloons with lots of glue dots. Glue dots don't really want to stick to powdery balloons. I lost one cheetah balloon and two 18-inch balloons. Clear boxes, they add really cute touch in here. I will link them in the description under the video as well. I stuffed boxes with white and blue balloons, skipped on gray color, and it looks great in my opinion. I hope this review helped and you enjoyed this video. This is the next day. I came downstairs to check on this balloon garland and you guys see, I told you these balloons don't want to stick to glue dots because balloons are a little bit more heavier treated with powders, and I don't think one roll of glue dots will be enough to really glue this garland completely for it's not to fall. So the concept is incredibly beautiful, absolutely love it, but I wish they had at least a second roll of glue dots, so I didn't have to stretch that one roll of glue dots to construct this balloon garland. This is the final view of everything.
This is it, you guys. This is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful and inspiring. If it was, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. They always help. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I will try my best to answer them all and help you out to the best of my abilities. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button for more videos, and I will see you back very soon. Bye!